Hi there, welcome to Sew Let's Sew with Wendy. Thank you for joining me today. Today I thought I'd show you how to make one of these. A really cute little Happy Easter banner. So small that you can just pop in the post. Doesn't take a lot of fabric and didn't take very long to do. So the first thing you're going to need is an alphabet. Now I had a book, this book here, and it's called Printable Applique Letters and Number Templates, which, there they are. The only problem is to do applique using heat and bond, you need the reverse of this. So what I did, I printed them all out onto individual sheets. If I just show you the E, and then copied them on the reverse to give me the reverse letter, if you like. And then I further copied them onto some A4 sheets. So now if I need any letters, all I need is these 3 sheets of paper, which have already reversed the letters. So what you'll do is you'll trace around the word Happy Easter. Now when I'm doing any kind of phrase like that, I always get myself a post-it note and I write the word that I'm going to do. So it's Happy Easter. And then as I've traced off the letter, I tick through. So what you'll end up with is a whole load of Bondaweb or heat and bond with a trace letter on it. Now for this, I used the No Sew heat and bond, just because I've got so many of these to make before Easter. Because like I say, it's the No Sew one. It means you can just put them on and not do any stitching at all, and then just did a little bit of quilting around it and popped a binder on it. So let me bring you down to the sewing machine and I'll show you how to do it. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is get my backing, which is 13.5 by 7, and I'm just going to put some Best Press on it. Not only does it make it smell nice, because these are really nice fragrances. This one's called Linen Fresh, which is my favourite. But it also gives the background fabric a little bit more structure. For the background, I'm using my old favourite medium strength calico, which I bulk buy. I think you can get it on Amazon for like £2 or £3 a metre. Anyway, so there it is. So that's my background. Now I've got all my letters and I've just pre-cut them out small, and I have a selection of fabrics here. Ooh, all Easterish things. I mean, this is an ideal project for doing scraps. So all you do, if this was a patterned fabric, so if this piece of fabric had a front and a back, then you would do it on the reverse. So you just down your letter, and I generally do 2 of each colour. So I'll carry on doing this and then I'll show you the next step. Right, so once you've stuck your letters onto your fabric, you just cut them out. Just a little tip about cutting out the inner pieces of some letters. This is an A, so what I do is I fold it in half, get my big scissors, and then just do a snip like that. And then I've got some applique scissors. These are duck-billed ones, and I just go into where I've snipped and then carefully snip all the way around. If you try to do this with your big scissors, I think it would be quite difficult. So there we have it. Right, so I'm just peeling off the Bondaweb or heat and bond. I think this is heat and bond. Like I say, it's the red one. Let me just get the packet. Because you know, normal heat and bond, the sewy one is purple, I think. And this is the No Sew red. There's 5 yards, which is 4.6 metres. And I think this was only about I want to say like £13 for 5 yards, which is quite good. Saves a lot of time because you don't have to sew round the letters on this. So that's that. I will link it below if I can find it. And apologies to my American viewers. I still haven't, Amazon still haven't told me yet how I can link from the American Amazon site. So the only links I can do are actually from the English site, which won't be very good. There we go. So I find it useful to grab a pair of tweezers. In fact, I'll use these straight edge ones, just while I'm just placing the letters where I think they need to be. I mean, you could do this all technically and fold the background in half and work out where all the letters are going to go. I have to say I don't generally bother, as long as they're spelling the right words in the right order. E-S-T-E-R. Now the only change I'm going to make is the P and the T are both green and they're in the same place. So we'll just swap them over. So there we've got Happy Easter. So I'll just get my little mini iron and I'm just going to hold it on there for a couple of seconds. Oops! Oh, that one's still got its backing on, that's why it didn't stick. Hey ho. Move that out of the way to cool down a little. There we go. I sometimes think the more random you do this kind of thing, the cuter it looks. Let's just peel the backing off the H. I always keep a little box to put all the bits and pieces in. I do it when I'm cutting as well, because otherwise your sewing room floor will just end up with lots of erroneous bits of rubbish lying everywhere. There we go. Now I also like to put something else on these, be it a flower. I think that this flower's a little bit too big. So what I have done is I've traced out a tulip, which I'm going to stick on some fabric and cut it out and pop it on there. So I'll go ahead and do that and I'll show you how it comes out. Right, so there we have the words Happy Easter, and I did a little tulip, just a simple hand-drawn one. Now obviously if you wanted to make it a little bit bigger, you could put Happy Easter to the Smith family, or Happy Easter to Jeanette, or whoever. That would be quite nice too. But I just think this is quite a nice size to post. So the next thing we need to do is make our quilt sandwich. So I'll just go away and do that, and then I'll show you what I did next. Right, so I've made my quilt sandwich, so all I got to do now, do some quilting and pop a binding on it. Whilst I was playing with letters, I thought, well, there's other little things you can do. This was a test piece, and I was trying to do it in some kind of squirrely outside scalloped edge, but it didn't work, and I've just chopped it off just really. But little signs like that make really good housewarming gifts, or hostess gifts. Well, if ever we're going to get back to the stage where we're going to anybody's house for dinner, but you know, just something like that. And I've done this. In our village has a Scarecrows Festival every September, and whilst I'm not sure that it's going to go on this year, I thought that would just be nice to hang up on the store where we sell things for charity. So there are lots and lots of things you can do with letters. I think I'm going to do some more of the Home Sweet Home ones, perhaps maybe in the Happy Easter size. And for hanging, it's my usual trick of stitching a piece of binding on the back, threading through one of my balsa wood poles that've got holes drilled in them, and then just hanging it up like that. And on the back, I'll just write who it's to and what year it was made. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. Oh, before I go, I do have something to show you. I treated myself to, ta-da, this lovely sewing mug. I got it from a company called Sewing Street, which is a UK TV show that's on in the morning. It's got its own channel, and I think it was about £10. But isn't that just the coolest thing for your coffee in your sewing room? Anyway, hope everybody is well, and take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.